us today, and hopefully you can see us. So could just someone let us know if you can see us, because before we couldn't see anything. And then when we opted out of it, then we saw that people were writing things, but we weren't able to see it. So I'm afraid it's still happening again. So just please let us know. And I think it's happening again, Glenda, because see, people are watching. We just can't see them. And we can't see if you're writing anything. So I'm going to go on my Facebook phone and I'll read off the dating questions that people have. And if you have any dating questions, send them in. But again, I'll be looking at it on my phone. So I don't know if I'll be able to pull this one off. But we'll try, because we were so happy to see all of our favorite people. Every single one of our favorite people came on Facebook Live. And we haven't been on in weeks because I went away. All right, so let's see. Hey, Ruthie girl. Ruth is here in the house. We're on Facebook Live.
Hey.
But it's not working. It's not working.
Technical
difficulties. Oh my goodness. Now, I never used this laptop before. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 laptops in this office. I never used this one, never thinking it would be a problem.
What, your phone?
Yes.
Oh, that laptop.
Oh, Leah's coming in October. All right, so if you can see us, I don't think you could see me though. 2 comments. Oh, yes, I think. Okay, take 3. I can see you. Good to have 2 devices. How was Dominican Republic? Great, we went to Punta Cana, and I think I already showed you my 3rd-degree burns all over me. Crazy, crazy all over me, especially in my belly area. My belly. Patricia and I were sporting bikinis, of course, and I don't think my belly has ever seen the sun, in a whole year. So it is really, really burnt. I mean, crazy, crazy, crazy ass burnt. So, all right. So I am looking on my phone. Hi, everybody. Thank God for this, because I can't see anything here. But at least it's working on my phone. Oh, Maureen's in Florida. Hi, Maureen. Oh, look at all these cool people watching. Hi, everybody. We are having such technical difficulties that I am in the office, but I can't see anything in the office. So if you notice why I keep looking down, wait a minute. Brilliant. Brilliant. Look what I did. So now, oh, yes, thank you, the fob. So what I just did is I put the phone right up by the laptop. Brilliant.
Idea.
Hey, they don't call me Brains Nelson for nothing. Okay, there's a reason why that is funny, calling me Brains Nelson, but maybe I better just keep it low key today, since it's our first time back in a couple of weeks, because I was in Punta Cana. Hi, Kelly, how are you? And let's see, hopefully, oh, wow. Super brilliant. AC is so funny. So, okay, who has dating coaching questions? Because obviously we're having technical difficulties, and I thank you for all of you that are tuning in. This is really cool, because if you saw what was happening to us now, I can't see anything other than my phone delayed. So, that's obviously a little difficult, and weird and strange. Oh, okay, so I should use zinc oxide cream for burns. Thanks, Charles, because the burns are so bad.
You can give her a call.
Hopefully you can see what I am talking about. I mean, it's, again, I did use 30, so I know. Oh, good, Ken, you're back. Thanks for coming back, Ken. I'm sorry, we're definitely having technical difficulties, but we're doing our best to answer any dating questions that you have. So please ask away. And Glenda, could you tell us, oh, thank you, Asa. Can you tell us one of the dating questions that someone?
Sure.
Allie, can I have one of the sodas from downstairs, please? So inappropriate. Okay. On a serious note.
My question is,
Okay.
what's the worst advice someone has given you?
To do whatever you want and say whatever you want without thinking about it first. Go ahead, Maureen. Do whatever and say whatever you want. That's the worst advice someone's ever given me.
Okay.
Oh, but we're talking about single people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dating.
Okay.
So dating advice.
Say it again, because I was just in a silly mood before, because we are hiring someone. Okay. Okay, so Asa's saying hi to everyone. And Asa, Ruth is here now. Oh, aloe vera. I am loaded, Kelly, with aloe vera all over from head to toe. Head to toe. And I know that sting that you're talking about. That's exactly what I have. It's like the worst sting in my body ever. But again, I used 30, but I was on a float in the pool. Okay, so can we say one more time what the first dating coaching was? I'm sorry.
What's the worst advice someone has given you?
Dating advice.
Dating advice.
Or the worst question someone asked me, you mean?
No, the worst dating advice is somebody said to you, Maureen, you should blah, blah, blah. Fill in the blank.
Asa said hi to you.
Hi.
People don't usually give me dating advice, so I'm usually the one giving it.
Okay.
Oh, no, although.
So what's the worst thing that someone, if you gave them advice, what's the worst thing that they did not taking your advice?
Ooh.
How about that?
Okay. So I had, Asa, you know I have a lot of drinks. I have my water, my Diet Coke, and I have my Monster Caramel in the refrigerator.
Are you just looking at me? Is that what you want? Just ask, Maureen.
Can I please have my? Can I?
Do it yourself.
Can I please?
If I didn't get the exercise, Maureen, I'd tell
Thank you
to
so
do it
much.
yourself.
It's in a bag.
Do it yourself.
But you know what? I'd rather hear do it yourself than sure, no problem. I don't mind doing it.
Do the body language again.
Yeah, do that again, Jerry, but she won't do it for the camera. If you can see what my sister is doing right now.
Camera.
Yeah, Jerry. Liar. All right. Anyway, so we have too many inside jokes going on today. I'm sorry about that, but we're just having lots of fun today at MTN Matchmaking. We are sending out matches today even. We send out matches during the whole week now, even though if you're brand new, you will get matches. The first match you'll get not that Tuesday, the next Tuesday, because Mondays are my matchmaking day. But if I'm not in an appointment, I am now also not only answering your emails, not only calling my dating coaching calls, but sending out more matches. So, and the girls have been such an amazing help. Obviously, I could never, ever been doing this for 18 years and especially 13 years of my own business. That's better to say it like that. I could not be doing this without such wonderful girls behind me that have my back. So thanks, girls.
You're welcome, Maureen.
Thank you for saying something. Jerry?
I am so busy.
Jerry's, thank you so much, Ruth. You are the best.
I know.
So can you please come in and say hi?
Say
Please,
hello.
people are sick of seeing just my face. Seriously.
Hi. Hi. How are you?
Isn't Ruth the best? Everyone used to say that we were sisters, remember?
Yeah.
And then one time someone said, because Ruth does our Manhattan office, and she also does, hey, John, how do you like retirement? Hey, Leah, work calls. Does Leah work? I thought Leah's
Yeah,
retired.
no, she
Oh.
works.
Oh, it's so funny. I'm seeing the delay.
Oh, okay.
This is like so weird what I'm doing right now. And okay, let me just take a sip. Oh, so so many things to talk about. Okay, I got back from the trip. Hopefully Patricia is watching. Now just remember, today is the only day. God, I just love that, Issa. You know, I am an empty nester, just so you know. My son, Brendan, moved out. My son, hey Ed, how are you? Hey, I saw that hot girlfriend you got there. Oh my gosh. You guys look really, really great together on Facebook. I saw it. I love, hey Linda. I haven't seen Linda in so long. I am going to be making a conscious effort to get myself out there more, and not only, thank you, Asa, again, not only for business like I always do. In the summers, I'm out 3 times a week with one of the girls each time, so that everyone knows on Long Island there's a Long Island matchmaker, and it's me. Yes, I miss you, Linda, too. But I'm also going to finally work on my own personal life, because my obligation to Brendan now for real is seriously over, because he has officially moved out of the house when I was away on vacation. So on the one hand, that was good because I didn't have to see him physically moving out. But when I came back and he wasn't there, and then the next day he's texted something like, oh, I got back Monday. And he said, I'll come over to see you Wednesday. Just hearing that for the first time was like my heart was ripped out of my body.
I think you'll see him more now than you did before, Maureen.
Well, do you know, he is the best kid ever. Of course, I have
He
the
is.
2 best kids in the world. Brendan told me he will stop by every Sunday and throw the garbage out for me.
Look how good is that?
Isn't that amazing? I'm just so blessed by God, by these beautiful kitties up there. So what is everyone doing for Mother's Day too? So we can talk about that. And does everyone know that I sprained my ankle when I was away with Patricia at Punta Cana? So I was in the beach and I sprained my ankle. So here's a week that I had to take off from my trainer. But he told me just to continue icing it, and I've been icing it every single night since I got home. It happened Sunday, the day before we're leaving. It was just so crazy. But I'm starting up with my trainer who comes to my house 3 times a week in the mornings, starting back up on Monday. And I'm hoping that my ankle is going to be all better by then. So, okay. Hopefully Patricia is on. Oh, good. Deandra's back. Sorry, Deandra. We had technical difficulties before, and we still do. So I'm seeing everything just by my phone. That's it. It's very weird. And my hair, do you ever get the sunburn and even though I put all the aloe vera on, I should have brought it to work with me because it's so itchy too. Like I know I'm gonna peel any second, but okay. So Patricia owns Bucket List Tours. And I think there are 2 bucket list tours that are coming up on Sundays if they're still open. I don't know. If Patricia is on, you should let everyone know about that and how much fun we had on our trip. But we can't really talk about it because what happens in Punta Cana stays in Punta Cana, obviously. Hi, Jason. So, Deandra, I am so excited that your first anniversary is coming up. We're so happy for you. Third attempt and oh my gosh. So I'm looking now on the Facebook and I was frozen for a bit. It's like the craziest thing ever. Okay, so we are looking for someone for a position. And Deandra, God, I wish I could hire you. Do you know there's a clause that I think I told you? We're actually not allowed to have anyone that was a client or an active client or even an older client as an employee. There's some sort of conflict of interest with that, which I didn't know. My attorney told me about that. So I wish I could have Deandra. Wouldn't she be the best, Jerry?
Yeah,
Deandra.
great.
So upset when I heard that. But if anyone knows anyone who can handle the matchmaking industry, Ruth, what do you think it takes to be in the matchmaking industry since we are the only matchmaking service on Long Island?
Well, it takes patience.
Patience?
Yes, it takes patience. It takes high energy.
Yes.
It takes somebody with great people skills
Mm-hmm.
and communication skills.
Yes.
Um,
Computer skills,
computer skills.
interpersonal skills,
Yes.
Social media skills.
social media skills,
Multitasking.
written skills.
Great sense of humor.
Oh God, you have to have a sense of humor if you work here. Oh my,
Number one on
That's
the
actually
list.
number one.
number one.
Number
If you
one on
don't
the
have a
list.
sense of humor, you will not last 2 days because this is a crazy fun industry. There is nothing like this industry. Nothing. I love it, and that's why I wake up every single day, and I can't wait to get to work. So we are looking for another team member to join us. So if you know someone that is smart, who is a go-getter, who has a bachelor's degree, then have them send their resume to me, please, at maureen@mtnmatchmaking.com. Oh, Kelly's asking where the office is located. We are right in Melville. Where do you live, Kelly? Maybe Kelly is interested in the job. Oh, Asa, I love him. Asa is giving all the answers in written form.
Did you send?
You're the best. Now, as I'm doing this Facebook Live, just so you know, all the girls are working like crazy. Okay, so say if you're one of our 2,000 clients and you're watching Facebook Live, I know you don't see what's behind you, but Jerry, Ruth, and Glenda, you could probably hear them because all we do is work here, but we have so much fun working that it's not like work. That's the best way I could describe it. So, and I just wish you could hear the conversations that it takes when I match people up. And if you were here, you could see that. But if you are a client, you would also know that we try very hard, thank you, Asa, to make our clients happy. I was talking to 10 of my clients earlier today, giving dating coaching. And even though, nothing is perfect in a perfect world,
Okay, great.
obviously we do our best. And obviously I work 7 days a week around the
Let's see,
clock
is she
to
due
make
for hers
sure
yet?
that I know I'm doing everything
Okay,
to try to make my
I'll mark
clients
that
happy
down.
and successful. Now,
Okay.
so if you can somehow send this video and just say, here's a crazy person that you would be working for in this office, that would be helpful because, oh shoot, I noticed on my phone it stopped again. Oh my God, Asa is literally giving people directions
On how to get here?
on how to get here from the Long Island Railroad. Is he the greatest?
These are East Patch.
Likes and dislikes to find them a direct
East,
match.
yeah.
Oh, Kelly's giving me advice on matchmaking.
Look at that.
Look at that. All right, that's either a good thing or a really, really bad thing, Kelly. So just think about that before you're giving me dating matchmaking. But I admire your tenacity. Now, again, it is on the phone. It's locked. So, Asa is calling me crazy smart, crazy talented, and crazy beautiful. Love that guy. Okay, so back to the dating questions for real, because people do like to hear their questions answered, and I respect that, and I thank everyone for that. So one question that I saw came in, and it was a sad question. It was, someone said that they're recently married, and the man is still acting the same exact way as he was before they were married. What should she do? Does that mean divorce? Does that mean counseling? What was my advice on that? So, absolutely 100%, I say counseling, because that should be a really easy fix. That's just the guy that, if he married you, he loves you, and it's only been a year. And it's not anything like cheating. So my philosophy is once a cheater, always a cheater. So if you cheat, you're done. And that's it. But so I think in a case like this, he's still acting like a bachelor. That's something that can definitely be worked on. Like maybe he doesn't really realize it. And, maybe it's just like sometimes marriage is so different. There's Patricia. There's my girl. I hope you can see me because now even my phone, I can't see myself. My phone is frozen. So if you wouldn't mind, just let me know in a comment if you can actually see me talking or if you have a frozen screen like I have in both situations, which is really freaky to have to do a Facebook Live when you don't see yourself moving or talking or anything like that. So, Patricia, I was telling everyone how much fun we had on our trip and how I sprained my ankle the day before. Again, the only good thing about that was that, oh, you see me. Okay, good. Thanks, Kelly. It's still hard to look and not be able to see myself move, but as long as you could see me moving and talking, it's just an awkward situation for me. So, oh, good. Thank you. So everyone can see, but me, basically. I don't know why. Okay, so back to that answer, though, because it is a very serious question. I think you should talk to your husband. It's only been a year, and the first year, they say, is always the hardest, okay? They say that for a reason, and that's actually a good thing, because if there's ever a year you don't want it to be like your 50th anniversary year that you have it the hardest. You want it to be the first year of marriage is the hardest. And everyone says that. And it's just getting acclimated to being a team rather than just being, doing something on your own all the time, which it sounds like he is doing. So definitely marriage counseling for him so he can get used to the idea that he's not one person anymore and that you both are a team. And if he gives you any slack about it, then you just have me call him because I will whip him into shape. And I'm keeping it anonymous, the name of the person that wrote that in. But I hope that helped. Okay, so the marriage counseling and knock him over the head with the fact that Maureen will call you and Maureen will tell you that you're not a bachelor anymore. You had enough years of being a bachelor and now you're married. And that doesn't mean a death sentence, but it means that you're two people as one, and you should enjoy that and find all the great things and the benefits of being married and all those great things that you have. Just concentrate on that and don't think of any of the things that you feel that you're giving up because the good's always going to outweigh the bad the first year. Okay, it happens to everyone usually. So just don't give up. It's way too soon for that. Okay. Hi, Peter. Oh, Peter looks handsome. If is that a dating question on a matching question? You could ask me. Just don't use the names. You can describe the people.
Oh, we were just looking at a picture, and a more flattering picture would probably do this person, would benefit this person. Sometimes when
Yes.
women wear prints, they like to wear prints,
Yeah,
but they're not always flattering.
No. Hi, Kevin. Oh my God, how weird is that? Peter just watched. I have a brother, Peter. Kevin just started watching. I have a brother, Kevin. Now, if a Brian gets on and a Gerard, that is a sign from my mother, for sure. And if a Jerry gets on, oh my gosh. But Jerry's sitting here in front of me, so. Okay, so let me, oops, don't want to do that. Hold on. Okay, so we have a great new service at MTN Matchmaking that we want everyone to know that we have safeguards in our program that if I happen to love the print. Thank you. But it's really not conducive for photos. I mean, I think every woman in a solid black dress looks the sexiest possible. What do you think about that, Lisa? We'll see what Lisa has to think.
That's why
Yeah, the little black dress. And I have a whole walk-in closet full of them. Thanks to Sunu, who organized my walk-in closet one day instead of working in the office. And Asa is just the funniest thing in the world. So when I came home and I looked in my walk-in closet, she had everything organized into color coordinated. All the tops, all the dresses for work, all of that was organized, of course. But then she had them color coordinated. Okay. Can't go wrong with the LBD. What's that?
Little black dress.
Oh God. All right, I should have known that. Sorry. Look, everyone knows I'm only great at matchmaking and being a mother. That's it. Nothing else. Talk to me like I'm 5. Anything else? And I'm fine with that. Okay. And I'm not even trying to be funny. So. Okay, so my son just moved out. So empty nest syndrome, my youngest Spitfire, he is in the city going to college in his last year, and he lives in the college dorm in Manhattan, which is amazing. But my older son, who went to college last year, graduated, has a great job in Manhattan, he has just moved out. So he is a man now, and it is so hard. So are there any other women out there that are going through what I'm going through right now? Because I know there are. And in the olden days before Facebook Live, I would just write a blog on, and I have done it. So if you look on my website, you will see blogs that I have written, and there definitely is a blog um, on when you're an empty nest person like I am now. And no, Asa, I'm not kidding, Asa. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm only great at those two things. That's it. No joke. Okay. But I'm happy with that. I'm totally happy with that. That was my goal 18 years ago. Oh,
No, I'm waiting.
yes. So we have a great new feature at MTN Matchmaking too. Say if someone is not getting the best results. Typically, it's because the photo. Okay. So if someone comes in, I take their photos. Now, we have Glenda, who is a professional photographer on staff, as well as being an office manager. She is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So I wish you could hear the little comments going on behind the scenes. It's really funny. But so okay. We were talking about I forget because okay, good. The changes. So say if someone comes in, we now can offer a total makeover, a total in-house makeover for women. Makeup, hair, and professional photos. How amazing is that? That's like the best service, right? Ruth, out of all the companies before 13 years ago of MTN Matchmaking, we never had a company that did hair, makeup, and photos.
No.
So I'm so excited about it because in all the years of doing this, I've always thought that would be an awesome idea. And it was actually Glenda's idea. Glenda has come up with two fantastic ideas in such a short time of being here, right? Ruth and I are just like flabbergasted, and Jerry too. Myself, Jerry, and Ruth, we've been here the whole time. Okay, so, Glenda comes in like a positive breath of fresh air with all these great ideas. And I like it because she asked me first, do you want some ideas? And I'm like, of course. So her two ideas, and we're doing them, are to offer that service, makeup, hair, and photos, because again, she is a professional photographer as well. So we're doing that. And the second idea she had is how now I send out matches any night during the week. So our clients are so much happier. And say if someone is not happy, all they would ever have to do is call up or first email me and tell me what makes them not happy. Now, in the past, it could have been the fact that I always thought it was just super organized to send out matches, to do matchmaking on Mondays. Now, I have to keep it consistent that no one gets a new match every week for many reasons, and that benefits every single woman. And they don't really realize the reason why, but I'll tell it to you now. So just say you know a client and she doesn't like the fact she doesn't get a new match every week. Tell her this is one of the many reasons why. We used to do that years ago because we've always had so many clients that I'm making sure I do the screening process so everyone's safe, and I'm making sure that every match is compatible in 3 different ways. So, I mean, that in itself is fantastic. So, thank you, Asa. So, oh my gosh, Ruthie girl, I'm sorry, I'm looking at those gorgeous shoes, and I love them. They're gorgeous, and I just totally lost my train of thought. But okay, so we were talking about the reasons why women and guys don't get a new match every week. And one of the biggest reasons is when I used to do it, guys in general would be it would be very easy for them to say, I'm going to say no to this match this week because I know I'll just get a new match next week. So then that girl, he really should have went out with that girl because she was compatible to him in 3 different ways and she was great. But because I don't know, maybe he didn't think she looked perfect in the photo, which is crazy, he would just say no, and everyone should be saying yes 90% of the time. If people say yes 90% of the time, everyone will be successful. If everyone follows the 3 things that I ask them when I meet with them, can you be positive, patient, open-minded? Everyone will be successful. But every once in a while, someone will come in and they won't be. And there's never a reason for that because we could always redo the photos and make someone look their best. And if anyone fights us on that, because sometimes that happens, but in the world of dating, you really should want to begin the relationship looking and feeling your best, not for that guy or not for that girl, but for yourself. So you feel the best about yourself and you can have the most confidence. Because you have to love yourself for someone to love you. And that's the reason why we do it. So the people that usually fight us saying, well, I don't normally like to wear lipstick. I like to wear chapstick. Okay, that's happened.
You'll be there in a quarter of a mile. Okay.
And
See you in a little bit.
and so if
Thank
they
you.
put lipstick on, something that simple,
We'll see you in a bit.
it just with photos it makes it pop and it makes it much easier for guys to say yes. So that's the reason, just in case anyone was wondering. Okay, now Ruth, we have a client coming in, and I guess they're probably a minute late,
I just spoke to him.
5 minutes late,
He's
and
about a
Ruth
quarter
called him
mile
up and
away.
yelled at him, and meanwhile he's just parking. So Ruth is one tough cookie there. Ruth does the New York City appointments, okay? But she also schedules all of the appointments for the for the Melville office. So if you'd like to meet with me, if you're single, and you want someone doing the screening process for you and making sure that you are compatible, that's what I do.
It's Ruth from MTN
So
Matchmaking.
you
How
could
are
check
you?
out our website at mtnmatchmaking.com.
Thanks. So
You
I
can give
know
us a
that
call
you
at
spoke to us, I guess, probably a couple months ago.
631-577-7940. And that's it. That's how easy it is. You call, Ruth will go through the screening
Okay,
process
so-
with you. The one thing is we don't take in everyone.
She is actually
but
doing
that's
like
great
a live,
because everyone that is
social
here
media
and
thing,
everyone
podcast or whatever it is.
that is looking for love, the reason why it's easy to be successful is because
Be-
everyone's here
well,
doing the same thing
Maybe
and
I
it's
can help
passed
you. So
the
talk to me a little
same
bit. So you ready to
ask
come
the
in and join?
same
Is that what you'd like to do?
requirements of, and that's what they want. I was waiting, Asa. I knew you were going to do that for me. Asa just wrote our phone number for people to call. You are just so sweet. Okay, my friends. So, Asa just shooting too. I forgot about that. Yes. Glenda, what is your take on monochromatic looks for dating profile shots? First of all, no one should be on dating profiles, Asa. No one.
How much?
Trash. No screening process.
Are you kidding me? Really?
Crazy people. No one helping you. You have no idea if you're
That's
compatible.
awesome.
That takes 6
Okay,
months for you,
thing is,
even
is
if you
there-
think the
I guess
person
you have
is
to find
normal.
paperwork.
People start off with this great facade that they are everything you want
Okay.
them to be
So in other words,
in
you can only
dating
do
and also
half
in other
now and
things in
half
life
later, is
too,
that what you're telling me?
sadly. But
All right.
it does take a good 6 months to get to know a real
We could
person's
do that
personality.
if we could put in half
Except
today.
if they come in,
Is that possible?
and if they come in I go over their whole personality with them.
Would you be able
and
to
I help
also
match
send us
them
a
up.
picture of yourself?
It's really that easy. So what's the answer to Asa's question?
Monochromatically?
Yes.
No, you don't have to.
Let's
come
see
in
if it's still
person.
here.
We'll mail
What
you
is your
out
take
the
on monochromatic
receipt
looks
and
for
you just sign
dating
it off and send it
profile
back to us.
shots?
But we
What
can
is
do it
mono-
over the
what is
phone, and if
monochromatic?
you just email
Asa,
us a
what-
So like a
photograph,
one color,
I'm
Oh.
gonna give you the email address.
you know, like all black or
Black
mono
and
means
white?
one
Right.
color.
Okay.
Oh, not colored?
Okay.
No.
They call me Brains Nelson, but Jerry is called
Yes.
Brains Jensen.
Yes. Give
And
us a casual looking one. and
anyone
then give
that
us a
knows
dressed
us
up or dressed
personally
up one. The more pictures you
knows
send us, the
why
better.
that
We'll
is.
pick and choose the ones according to
Why she's Jensen.
compatibility issues.
Because
You know what I
she's
mean?
she's the brains
So-
of the Jensens.
So it's, you can't have too
Okay.
many pictures.
So,
in your folder. Let me put it to you that way.
So what do you mean by that, Asa?
Okay.
So Glenda can answer it appropriately. And then think of any dating questions because we're gonna have to go in with someone. That person's here. Okay, hold on a sec. Matchmaking, can I help you? Hello?
What would you like us to do? I'm sorry.
Hello, matchmaking, can I help you? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, bye. Ruth?
Well, you can give it to me
He's
over
here.
the telephone.
So
Okay,
anyway,
and then we would, what we'll do
the
is
last
we
dating
would run it.
coaching
You
question
will
is
also send us the pictures
and it
that
was
you'd like to
something
send us,
that
and we'll do
one of
the bio
someone
so we
that
can
is always following
start
us,
to
which
get
is the
you
nicest thing ever,
activated. It takes a
they
little
knew
bit,
before
you
my
know,
trip
so.
that when I came back, my son
All
was
right, so
going
she'll
to
do
be
that for you.
gone.
I mean, she doesn't
And
usually do that, but
They asked, the dating question is really about myself
I'm sure
because
she will.
now everyone that knows me knows my obligation to my son,
Okay, and how old are
my
you?
older son, which is one that just moved out,
46.
because he asked me not to get remarried again
26.
until he's out of the house. So at first I
Yeah,
thought he
well,
meant
you sound very young.
college,
I was gonna say, yeah,
but
we're
he
very
actually
young.
meant out
Okay,
of the house. So
and
he
what do you think
graduated
we're
college
looking-
last year, but he just moved out this weekend. So someone asked me personally, am I going to start looking seriously for myself? So
Okay.
the answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. And if anyone wants the job or the contest, we are
Well-
running a contest on who could match
Well,
up.
whatever I
matchmaker.
need, I'm gonna give you a call back, and then we'll
So
talk about it.
who
on the phone.
wants
I pretty
to
much take care of most of
take
it,
on
but
that
for instance,
responsibility?
so
Glenda, what
I
about you?
also enroll people. So if you would,
So
if
that
you wanna give us
person
the
would
credit
have to
card
be
number now, and then
compatible
I'll
to
do
me
half
in
hour
3
and
ways.
then-
That's, come
and
on,
then
that's
2
like
weeks the other side,
impossible,
right?
right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Impossible.
All right, so
So
go ahead.
this is a very large, tall order
4, 2,
we're talking
0,
about.
7,
All right, so
7,
Glenda, Asa said it means different shades of the
2,
same
6,
color.
Oh, okay. Well, one color, that's what I
5,
meant, but
4.
say,
Well, I'm just going to say Asa again.
And what is the expiration date?
I don't care dating profile shots. A person can look
5/22.
so beautiful,
And the 3
but they might
digits
be
on the
ugly
back?
inside, or they could be beautiful for 6 months and be normal,
yeah.
and then 6 months later turn
So
into
the
a
250
crazy person.
This, and then
who-
in 2 weeks, automatically we'll
who-
do the 245.
I can give so many examples right now, but
Okay?
I'm not.
All right, in the
Okay.
meantime,
You
we'll
just
look up the
never
paperwork.
know.
If not, I'm
So
gonna
that's
call
why
you, and
just
and
stay
we'll
off
just
those
spend maybe
dating
15,
sites.
20 minutes with you on the phone.
You have a
so we can
1%
get a nice
chance
file written up.
of finding
Okay.
a great, normal person like yourself. So you're
Yes,
that
I'm gonna give you
1%.
the email address
That means you have
now.
to go out with
It's
100 people
Maureen.
to find the other 1%. So,
Would
come
you
on.
give, Vito?
Okay, so we are
Vito's one.
heading out now.
Give him-
First of all, I don't think his name is Vito, just so you know.
Vito.
Oh, okay, good, good. All right, so have a great weekend, everybody.
Okay, it's Maureen.
We are also going to be sending out more matches too
The name Maureen
for our
at
clients because we love our clients so much.
MTN
And,
Matchmaking.
if you're single, contact us. If you want to outsource finding
All
the
right,
most
great.
important
All
thing
right,
in your
so
life,
we'll get you.
and
Right.
if you know someone that is looking for a career that is extremely exciting.
MAUREEN.
Okay?
Yes.
So, thank you all for being a part of our crazy Facebook Live
You're
today,
welcome.
and we appreciate it. Okay, bye.
Okay, will do. All right. Bye-bye. Okay, so the question.